So you will not have a graphing calculator on your test. So I just want to make sure that you're able to quickly graph like x to the fourth, which is like a parabola, and then x to the fourth plus 1, that just means it takes this parabola-ish looking thing and moves it up by 1. All right, so then this one is y equal sine of x, which you know looks like this, goes up to 1, down to -1. And so if I say add 2 to it, you know that moves it up by 2. So let's think about what that means. Instead of starting at 0, it's going to start at 2. And then it's going to go up to 3 and down to 1, and it would end there like at 2 pi, because that's one period of the sine graph. Okay, so let's think about what this one is. X to the 2/3, is the cuspy guy. And so then, if I do subtract 1, that moves the whole graph down by 1. And then this graph of 1 over x, important to know that this has a horizontal asymptote and a vertical asymptote. And so then this -3 means it's going to move down by 3. So this horizontal asymptote is now going to be down here at -3. Asymptotes are a big deal. So here and here. Okay, so then how about this one? Root x, looks like that. And so then root x minus 4 moves it to the right by 4, so it looks like that. ln of x is a really important graph to know. Looks like this, crosses at 1, and there's a vertical asymptote there. And so if I'm going to move this to the right by 1, that means the asymptote is now at 1. That's a big deal. And this point 1 is now at 2. X cubed, you know what that looks like, the squiggly guy. And so if I have x plus 2 cubed, that's going to move it to the left by 2. So it'll look like that. Not so much different. And if I have 1 over x squared, you know that it's a hyperbola, vertical and horizontal asymptotes. And so then if I am to do x plus 4, I know that the vertical asymptote will be at -4. And so the horizontal asymptote will not change. So more basic things. If I have a negative on the inside of the function, that's a reflection across the y-axis. So ln of x looks like this, crosses at 1, vertical asymptote. So let's think, if I'm going to reflect it across the y-axis, it's going to look like this. Vertical asymptote doesn't change, and now it crosses at the x value of 1. So if I have e to the x, that looks like that. And then e to the -x, so that crosses at 1. So now it's going to go like that, right? Okay, and reflecting it about the x-axis is where the negative is on the outside. So this is this sideways kind of graph. And so then if I'm going to be reflecting it about the x-axis, it'll come down and up. So this is what this one looks like. Then 1 over x cubed, looks like 1 over x. And then if I'm going to take the negative of it, you just reflect it across the x-axis, so it looks like that.